Okay, so let's do question number 6th now. Okay, let's take question number 7th. Question number 6th we'll do later on. So question number 7th is, question number 6th I'll explain when we'll discuss that formula. So question number 7th is tan pi by 4 plus x upon tan pi by 4 minus x, right, is equal to, we need to prove it, 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x. 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x whole square, right? We need to prove this. So tan a plus b, now tan a plus b is tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a tan b. Similarly, if we have this minus sign here, so if we have minus sign, we'll put minus sign here. So from this we can say tan pi by 4 plus x will be tan pi by 4 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan pi by 4 tan x whole divided by tan pi by 4 minus tan x. Now this time we are solving this one, upon 1 plus tan pi by 4 tan x, right? So this is LHS we have taken, right? So which is equal to, now tan pi by 4 is 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x, right, whole divided by 1 minus tan x upon 1 plus tan x, right? So when we reciprocal the denominator, we'll have 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x multiply by 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x. So we can say it is 1 plus tan x whole square divided by 1 minus tan x whole square, right? So which is equal to RHS. So this only we have to prove. So this is the solution, right? So using the formula we have done this. Next, question number 8. So question number 8 is cos pi plus x cos minus x upon sin pi minus x cos pi by 2 plus x, right? So is equal to cot square x. Now we all know cos a cos b. At last we will write the formulas. So cos a plus, okay, cos pi plus x is cos x minus cos x, because cos this pi plus x is in third quadrant, so cos is negative there. So cos pi plus x is minus cos x. Now this is cos minus x, means fourth quadrant, theta is in fourth quadrant, so in fourth quadrant cos is positive, so this is cos x upon sin pi minus x, means second quadrant, sin is positive, sin x, cos pi by 2 plus x. Now in second quadrant, pi by 2 plus x means second quadrant, so where there cos is negative, so means minus sin x, right? So we can say it is minus to minus get cancelled, cos square x upon sin square x, right? This is LHS, right? So which is equal to cot square x, right, which is equal to RHS. So hence verified, right? This is our solution. These formulas we need to remember. At angles like pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, the trigonometric ratio will remain same. Value changes according to the sign where theta lies, right, according to the quadrant where theta will lie. So at pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, it will change, like here cos has been converted to sin, right? Next, ninth question. So ninth question is cos 3 pi by 2 plus x, 3 pi by 2 plus x, cos 2 pi plus x, cos 2 pi plus x, right? Cot 3 pi by 2 minus x, right? Plus cot 2 pi plus x, right? This we have to prove that this is equal to 1, right? Now cos 3 pi by 2 plus x. So cos 3 pi by 2 means sin this cos value will get changed at pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2 and all. The trigonometric ratio will change to its corresponding ratio. Now cos will get converted to sin. Now 3 pi by 2 plus x is in fourth quadrant. So cos is positive there. So this will be sin x, right? Cos 2 pi plus x. 2 pi means fourth. This 2 pi means here it is 2 pi, right? Pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi. So 2 pi plus x means first quadrant. So cos is positive there. So cos x. Cot 3 pi by 2 minus x means third quadrant. So in third quadrant cot is positive. So tan x, right? Plus cot 2 pi plus x means first quadrant. So cot x. This bigger bracket. This is LHS. So which is equal to sin x, cos x. Now tan x can be written as sin x upon cos x. Cot x can be written as cos x upon sin x, right? Now sin x, cos x, taking LCM, cos x, sin square x plus cos square x, right? Now sin square x plus cos square x, this from this get cancelled. Sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1, which is equal to RHS. So hence verified. Now formulas which we have used: sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. Secondly, tan x is equal to sin x upon cos x, and cot x is equal to cos x upon sin x. So these formulas we have used so far in this question. So this is how we have done this question. Next, question number 10th. So question number 10th is sin n pi n plus 1 cos. Okay, this is related to the formula which we have not done yet. So we will take it later on. So question number 11th. Let's take question number 11th first. So question number 11th. Question number 6th we have left and question number 10th we have left. So cos 3 pi by 4 plus x. 3 cos, this is cos 3 pi by 4 plus x, right? Minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x, right, is equal to minus root 2 sin x. Minus root 2 sin x. Okay, so this is the question. So now this question is based on the formula, on that identity I am telling you. Cos x minus cos y, remember this, is equal to minus 2 sin x plus y upon 2 sin x minus y upon 2, right? So after this question we will do the remaining identities also. So we are going to use this identity in this question. So cos x value is this whole. So this can be written as sin minus 2 sin 3 pi by 4 plus x, 3 pi by 4 plus x, 3 pi by 4 plus x, sin x plus y. So 3 pi by 4 plus x plus 3 pi by 4 minus x upon 2 sin 3 pi by 4 plus x minus 3 pi by 4 minus x upon 2, right? So this cos a minus cos b can be written as minus 2 sin a plus b upon 2 sin a minus b upon 2. So minus 2 sin, this x to x get cancelled, 3 pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4 means 3 pi by 2 on taking LCM. So 3 pi by 2 multiply by 2, this 2 is here, right? Sin this, if we open the bracket, 3 pi by 4 from 3 pi by 4 will get cancelled, so 2x upon 2, right? So this is what, minus 2 sin 3 pi by 4 sin x, right? So 3 pi by 4, now 3 pi by 4 can be written as minus 2 sin pi minus pi by 4, right? Sin x. So minus 2 sin pi minus pi by 4 is sin pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 sin x, right? Now sin pi by 4 value is sin pi by 4 value is 1 by root 2 sin x. So which is minus root 2 sin x. So LHS is equal to RHS. Hence verified. So this is our answer. So in this question we have used this identity. Now we'll write some identities. So firstly, cos a plus cos b is equal to 2 cos a plus b upon 2 cos a minus b upon 2, right? Next, cos a minus cos b is equal to minus 2 sin a plus b upon 2 sin a minus b upon 2. So we need to remember all these identities. Sin a plus sin b is equal to 2 sin a plus b upon 2 cos a minus b upon 2. Sin a minus sin b is equal to 2 cos a plus b upon 2 sin a minus b upon 2, right? This is sin a minus b upon 2. Next, firstly these four identities. Next we have 3 angle 3x values. So sin 3x is equal to 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x, right? Next, cos 3x is equal to 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x, right? Tan 3x is equal to 3 tan x minus tan cube x upon 1 minus 3 tan square x. So just note down these identities first, right? Okay, let's write few more identities also. So identities are, suppose there are multiples of cos and sin, right? So 2 cos x cos y is equal to cos x plus y plus cos x minus y. Minus 2 sin x sin y is equal to cos x plus y minus cos x minus y. 2 sin x cos y is equal to sin x plus y plus sin x minus y. 2 cos x sin y is equal to sin x plus y minus sin x minus y. So these identities we will be using in the remaining questions. So let's go to the question. Let's take this question number 6, right? So question number 6 as we have left. So let's do it. So question number 6 is cos pi by 4 minus x, right? Cos pi by 4 minus y minus sine pi by 4 minus x sine pi by 4 minus y is equal to sine x plus y. Okay, so cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, right? So cos A cos B minus sin A sin B can be written as this form, but here we need 2. So in order to get 2, just multiply and divide this whole equation by 2. So we can say 2 cos pi by 4 minus x cos pi by 4 minus y, right? Minus half multiplied by 2 sine pi by 4 minus x sine pi by 4 minus y, right? So now we can say this, we can replace this whole form into, we can substitute using this identity, we can replace this form into this form. So which can be written as half cos x plus y. So cos of pi by 4 minus x plus pi by 4 minus y plus cos x minus y. So cos pi by 4 minus x minus pi by 4 minus y, right? Minus minus plus, because outside the bracket we have minus sign. So in this form we have replaced this simple form, this form into this form, minus half. Similarly sin identity, so sin A sin B, so sin A sin B minus sin A sin B means cos this A plus B minus cos A minus B. So minus sign we have used from outside, so cos A plus B, so A plus B means sin value pi by 4 minus x plus pi by 4 minus y, right? Minus cos pi by 4 minus x minus pi by 4 plus y, right? So let's solve this. So we have, now we have half as it is, right? So half as it is, cos pi by 4 minus x plus pi by 4 minus y. So this we can say cos pi by 2 minus x plus y, right? Okay, cos pi by 2 minus x plus y, right? Similarly we have plus cos pi by 4 to pi by 4 get cancelled, so cos minus x plus y, right? Plus half cos pi by 4 pi by 2 minus x plus y, right? Minus cos pi by 4 to pi by 4 get cancelled, minus x plus y, right? So this we have now. So half to half, let's take out half common throughout. Now cos pi by 2 minus something is sin x plus y plus cos minus x plus y plus half we have taken out. Now cos pi by 2 minus something is sin x plus y minus cos minus x plus y, right? So this from this get cancelled, right? Plus minus, so this is half bracket 2 sin x plus y, right? So 2 to 2 get cancelled, which is sin x plus y. So sin x plus y, this we have to prove. So LHS is equal to RHS, hence verified. So you need to go through the step by step, you need to go through it step by step. So remember which two identities we have used, these two identities we have used. So first we have converted it into this form, right? And then we have applied, and then we have simplified, right? So this is normal simplification only, and later on we did this one. Okay, So that's all for this video. In the next video we'll discuss further questions. So thank you, be in touch.